Hello and welcome back to Yoga with Erin. Today's feel-good yoga flow is designed to stretch your entire body, release tension, and leave you feeling calm and open. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. We'll start today's class in a wide-legged child's pose. Spread your knees to the edges of your mat. Sink the hips back toward the heels. Walk the hands as far forward as you can and release your forehead onto the mat. Let's start our practice by simply attuning our attention to the breath. There's no need to change the breath, just notice it flowing in and out. Allow your thoughts to soften as you find yourself arriving fully in this moment. Begin to stretch the inhalation and deepen the exhalation, breathing in and out through your nose. Allow this deep Ujjayi breath to carry you all the way through your poses in this class. On your next breath in, gently begin to rise up to your elbows, keeping the forearms on the mat. Draw the knees in underneath the hips. And let's place the left palm behind the right elbow and straighten through the right arm. You can rest your forehead down on the left forearm, or if it's comfortable, gaze forward. Keep the sit bones reaching high and the heart sinking toward the mat. We'll take a few breaths here, opening through the shoulders and the spine. On your inhale, we'll change sides. This time, right palm behind the left elbow, straighten the left hand, and then rest your forehead on the right forearm or gaze forward if that's comfortable for your neck. With each exhale, feel the heart sinking toward the mat. And then on your next inhale, straighten both arms, coming into a full puppy pose. Arms extend, fingertips reach, sit bones lift, and the heart dips down closer to the mat this time. Feel the elongation of the spine. Breathe into that space. And now let's rise to our palms, coming into tabletop pose. On an inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round. Let's take this flow a few times. Each inhale opens the heart and chest, stretching through the front body. Exhale, rounds the spine, chin to chest. Flow with your breath. And now let's return to neutral tabletop pose. Reach the right arm high, and as you exhale, thread the right arm behind the left, coming down to the right shoulder. Extend the left arm forward. As much as you can, keep the back body, the sit bones, the tailbone even, as if you're balancing a glass of water on your tailbone. So allow this twist to come from the mid back and then move all the way into the upper back and the neck. Replace that left hand and let's return to both palms. We'll move into the other side. Inhale, extend the left arm high, and exhale, thread that arm down onto the earth, resting on the left shoulder. Extend the right arm forward, keeping the weight evenly distributed between both knees, both sit bones. On your inhale, replace the right hand and press up to tabletop pose. From here, let's walk the hands a palm print forward and extend back into our first downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out through the feet, releasing any tension in the ankles, in the knees, and in the hips. As you're ready, sink both heels down toward the mat, elongate the spine, lift through the tailbone. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. One more time, breathe in and exhale, release. On your next breath in, reach the right toes up to the sky. Pause here and feel the stretch through the left hamstring. Enjoy that opening for one more breath. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Open through the heart and spine. As you exhale, fold back into pyramid. Inhale, lunge, and exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend your knee, lunge forward, open the heart. Exhale, press back, pyramid. Let's stay here now for a few deep breaths. Allow that hamstring to open by sending your breath there energetically, creating space. Inhale to lengthen your spine, rebend the right knee, spin the left foot flat, and let's just open directly into an extended side angle. Arms will reach in opposite directions. And from here, we'll straighten the right leg, coming into triangle pose. Press the weight of the pose into the pinky toe edge of your left foot and extend the body from there through both sides of the waist. Gaze up at your top hand. As you exhale, replace the left hand. Heel toe the back foot in, 1 or 2 footprints. And we're going to take a revolved triangle by placing the left palm to the outside edge, the pinky toe edge of the right foot, and inhaling, sweeping the right arm to the sky. Now the ideal is to stack the shoulders here, but depending on the mobility of your shoulders, that may or may not happen. Just move in that direction. Don't be attached to outcomes. Instead, feel sensation and love the process. Let's release the right hand, rebend the right knee, and step back, reaching the right leg high to the sky. Bend the right knee, and let's take a few hip opening circles. Re-extend the right toes to the sky, and then replace the right foot into downward facing dog. Inhale, hinge forward, and let's flow through our first vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders stacking over wrists. And exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. On your inhale, reach the left toes up to the sky. Take a few breaths here to feel the stretch through the back of the right leg. As you exhale, step that left foot forward between the hands. Inhale to open your heart. And as you exhale, straighten the left leg and fold into pyramid. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, lunge. And exhale, pyramid pose. Let's pause here, take a few deep breaths. And then from here, let's straighten the spine, rebend the left knee, flatten the right foot, and just come right into extended side angle. That left palm reaches down to the earth, either on the inside or the outside of that left knee. Right arm to the sky. And we'll begin to straighten through the left leg, coming into triangle pose. So once again, think of pushing the weight of the pose to the pinky toe edge of that right foot. Pull the right hip back as you shift the left hip forward. And then let's lower the right hand, place the hands alongside the left foot, and heel toe the right foot in 1 or 2 footprints, preparing for our revolved triangle. Right hand to the outside edge of the left foot. On an inhale, sweep the left arm to the sky. And if the balance is there, gaze up at that top hand. As you exhale, lower the left hand, place the hands alongside that foot, and step back, downward facing dog. Extend the left leg high. And let's bend the left knee. Take a few big hip opening circles. Re-extend left toes high. And then lower the left foot. On an inhale, hinge forward to plank. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, and let's step forward into a forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows, allow the crown of the head to soften toward the earth. Think of shifting the weight more into the toes, less into the heels. Release the hands, lengthen your spine, and let's separate the feet mat distance. Toes can point out. We'll sink down into our Malasana yogi squat. So hands can rest at your heart. Of course, if you need the hands for balance, just rest those on the earth. Think of lengthening the spine even through the crown of the head. And from here, let's stand straight up, reaching the arms overhead. Point the toes forward. And as you exhale, come into a forward fold, interlacing the hands behind you, reaching the palms up and overhead. Feel the opening in your shoulders. Allow that space to expand with each breath. On your inhale, release the palms. Softly bend the knees, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Shrug the shoulders away from the ears and step the feet to touch. Hands will rest at the heart. Inhale, sweep the palms to the sky, mini back bend, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, step the right foot back. Reach your arms overhead, pointing the fingers to the sky as if you're plugging them into the sky above. Draw the hands to your heart, and we'll take a twist from here. Hinge forward and bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press the palms strongly together, elbows moving in opposite directions. Find your balance, shift your gaze down toward the mat, and then step the right foot forward into a twisted chair pose. Don't worry if you fall out, just come right back in. And from here, let's reach the arms overhead for chair pose. Sink the hips back. Draw the hands to your heart. And let's rise up to standing, little mini back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Breathe in and rise up, reaching the arms overhead. Make sure the right knee is aligned over the ankle. And draw the hands now to your heart. Hinge forward. Let's take our twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the palms together. And see if you can focus your eyes on one steady point. Step the left foot forward, coming into twisted chair. Stay deep into your chair, sinking the hips. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, plant the palms on the earth, step back, bend the elbows until there's almost a straight line between the elbows and the shoulders, and then rest your knees on the back of the upper arm and see if you can float the toes off of the earth. From here you can walk back, or if you're playing with jump backs, feel free to jump back, and let's all flow through our upward dog into downward facing dog. Receive a deep breath in and let it go. Release tension, release stress. Find yourself fully present in this yoga flow. On an inhale, sweep the right toes up to the sky. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands and then pivot so that you're coming into Skandasana. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight, left toes face to the sky. And then we'll shift over to the other side. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. And from here, let's make our way to the center line of the mat. Heel toe the feet in so that they're parallel with one another. Place the hands on your hips, lengthen the spine, and then forward fold, keeping all of that length between the vertebrae. Interlace the fingers behind you and straighten through the arms. Allow the hands to reach up and overhead. Stay present with your breath. On your inhale, lengthen the spine, release the palms down to the earth. And let's turn to face the back of the mat, placing the hands alongside that left foot. Lower the right knee to the earth and sweep the arms up and overhead for Anjaneyasana. Once again, reach around behind you, interlace the hands, press the palms toward one another as you open the heart and gaze up toward the sky. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead, and exhale, replace the hands down on the earth. Let's place both hands to the inside of that left foot. Roll onto the pinky toe edge of the left foot, bend the right knee, and reach back with your left hand. See if you can clasp the ankle or the foot. If you do have a hold of the right foot, keep pulling that foot in toward the body. And then softly release. Replace the left hand. And let's heel toe that left foot back to the center line. We'll turn back into Skandasana. Left knee is bent, hands at the heart. And now shift over to the other side, bending the right knee, straightening the left. And then let's turn toward the top of the mat. Lower the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, reach around behind you, interlacing the palms, opening the heart, the shoulders, lifting the chin to the sky. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and exhale, lower the palms to the earth. Place both hands to the inside of the right foot. Roll to the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Bend the left knee. Reach back with the right hand and see if you can clasp the foot. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Let's release this pose, replacing the hand and the foot. And now we'll step that left foot forward, sinking back into our Malasana, our yogi squat, hands at the heart. And from here, let's take one more round of crow pose. Bend the elbows, creating a shelf that the knees can rest on. Float the toes, 1 or all 10, off of the earth. Take a few breaths. And then when you're ready, you can walk back or play with your jump backs. And let's flow through our chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Inhale, extend the right toes up to the sky, and as you exhale, come into pigeon pose. Right knee is bent, right foot is flexed. Now before we recline into our sleeping pigeon, let's take a more active version here by bending the left knee, reaching back with the left hand and clasping the outside of that ankle or the foot. Right hand can rest on the earth for stability, or if you're feeling very grounded and stable here, then just reach that right hand back and clasp the foot. Then we'll release. And now, sleeping pigeon, walk yourself forward. Rest your head on the mat or on a little shelf you create with your hands. Use this time to completely surrender. Let go. Whatever you've been carrying that feels heavy for you, this is your opportunity to shed that weight here. Breathe in, and with each out breath, let it go. On your inhale, begin to walk yourself back up. And from here, we'll simply take that left leg and swing it forward. Place the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh, and inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you breathe out, reach down and clasp the ankle, the shin, the foot, whatever is accessible, and we'll come into a single leg forward fold. As you breathe in, gently rise back up. Place the hands behind you with the fingertips facing toward the feet. Bend your knees, and on an inhale, lift your hips. If it's comfortable, you can release the head and the neck, creating one straight line from your knees, through the hips, through the center line of the body, through the shoulders. Gaze forward and then lower the hips down to the earth. And from here, we're simply going to rock the spine, massaging the vertebrae back and forth just a couple of times. The next time you rock back, go ahead and find your way into a plow pose. The toes will reach up and overhead. If the toes touch the earth, you can interlace the hands and think of pressing the palms toward one another and the arms down toward the earth. Now, if the toes don't touch the earth, that's okay. Just keep the hands supporting the low back. Gently release the hands. You can either support the back or clasp the feet to control the lowering, and then rock your way up to a seat and step back into downward facing dog. Ripple forward to plank, and let's take our vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the left toes high. And as you exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist, flex the left toes, and center the weight down the midline. Before we come into sleeping pigeon, let's take that more active version by bending the right knee, reaching back with the right hand, clasping the outside of the ankle. Left hand can stay on the earth for support, or if you're feeling really open, then reach that hand back as well, clasping the inner ankle. And now let's release the right foot and walk ourselves forward into sleeping pigeon. Use this opportunity to find yourself fully present, breathing deeply, letting go with each exhalation. As you breathe in, gently walk yourself back up. And let's take that right leg and swing it forward, preparing for our single leg forward fold. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead. Keep all of that length in your spine as you hinge forward at the hips and fold over the right leg. As you inhale, begin to rise back up. And from here, let's extend both legs forward, preparing for a full forward fold. Reach the arms overhead, and as you exhale, hinge forward at the hips and come into your fold. On your inhale, rise back up. Softly bend your knees and roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees to your chest. And then let's take that right knee and wrap it on top of the left. Extend the arms out to the sides and drop the knees over to the left as you gaze to the right. Release any tension from your spine, any tension from your mind as we wind down our practice. On your inhale, draw the knees back to center, and then let's simply change the cross of the legs. This time left knee on top of right. Let's drop the knees over to the right, shifting the hips to the left. Gaze out over the left arm. Wring out the spine. Let it all go. From here, let's come into a happy baby, clasping the insides or outsides of the feet, maybe even straightening the legs for one last stretch. And from here, let's release into Shavasana. Extend the legs long onto the mat. Arms can rest at your sides, or you can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly to ground your energy. Close your eyes and see how deeply you can release any resistance in your body or your mind. Just be present here. On your inhale, begin to reawaken your body, stretching the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest and gently roll yourself to one side, keeping the eyes soft. Press yourself up to a seat. Come into a cross-legged position, and let's take 1 minute before we reintegrate with our day to simply watch the breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice the calmness that arises from your practice and from simply being present with your breath. On an inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and exhale, draw the hands to your heart center. Carry this calmness and this light within you throughout your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.